Trailblazers tip off their 50th season at Veterans Memorial Coliseum, where they spent their first 25 years and won the NBA championship in 1977. Tonight, the Blazers take on the Nuggets in the preseason opener on 70s night, 5 months after their thrilling 7-game second-round playoff series won by Portland. Michael Porter Jr. checking in. The 21-year-old who was drafted 14th overall in 2018 after missing almost all of his one season at Missouri. His role, a big part of the storylines for Denver this year. I think the thing, too, that's so intriguing about Porter is when he was coming out of high school, from Seattle, played for Brandon Roy, former Blazer. As you watch him knock down that jumper, they talked about him being one of the best shooters they had ever seen for a guy his size coming out of high school. So let's see if he makes the most of the opportunities he gets in the regular season. There's no question Hassan Whiteside has talent. An elite shot blocker when he wants to be, right? Almost 4 per game when he was All-NBA second team in 2016. Then led the league in rebounds the following year as Porter is fouled. And he's in the final year of a huge contract he got from the Heat. So there is the motivation of trying to get another big deal. Meanwhile, Jeremy Grant knocking down his third three-pointer. Here's Porter. And that one wouldn't fall. Doncic coming off winning Rookie of the Year.
Wow, Grant just erases that opportunity.
Sacramento's another team. As Porter misses, the follow won't go either. Grant. And on the third try, it's good. Phoenix is really probably the only team that you look at and say, boy, they have no shot. I think they'll be better than they were last year when they won 19 games, but everybody else just seems to be further ahead. Maybe Memphis would be the other team in the West. What about the East?
Well, obviously, Milwaukee with the reigning MVP who had such a stellar year a season ago. I expect them to be right there. Philadelphia, I'm very curious about Philadelphia. You think about the two-man game that was such an integral part of what Philadelphia did with Joel and J.J. Redick.
Nice finish by Porter that time. Really
nice finish. And you couldn't possibly have planned that wave goodbye in the midst of what was such incredible trash talking. To be able to put an exclamation point on that series, that was spectacular.
Moses Brown is fouled.
You couldn't possibly plan this.
They're going to count the basket. Hernan Gomez with a takeaway, getting the steal. And here's Porter for the slam. Well, that should be fun tomorrow night. New Orleans at Chicago on ESPN. We'll have another doubleheader for you. So the preseason opener in the books for two Western Conference teams that squared off just 5 months ago in a thrilling 7-game series.